या कुछ और बना ले, कल बना ले बाद में, पर कल
Namaskar. Welcome to our show today. It's a very special day today for many reasons. One, Christmas Eve, like we all know. Two, we've successfully launched Indradhanushkids in India, and we want to celebrate that. And the last, but the most important reason is we need a reason to smile. In this pandemic situation, at the moment, we are all in an extremely depressing environment. We need something which will make us smile, will make us think of positivity, will bring in some positive aspects in our lives. What better than children? I think children are the only ones who has the ability to bring a smile and to bring in hope in everyone's life. So without further delay, we would like to start today's show. We have two very special guests with us today. We will introduce them as we go along. I would like to now hand over the show to our senior teacher and coordinator of the Indian sector of Indradhanushkids, Amrita Chatterjee.
Good evening, everyone. Namaskar. Myself, Amrita Chatterjee, host of this auspicious evening, and my co-host is Nilanjana Paul, director of Indradhanushkids. With immense pleasure on behalf of our school, Indradhanushkids, we welcome our viewers who has joined us on this virtual stage. The reason behind today's celebration is the success of this institution. With love, support, and blessings of our well-wishers, we have started our new branch in West Bengal, India. We are grateful to everyone's contribution that played a role in bringing greatness to this institution. We want to convey our gratefulness to our chief guest, Debashish Goldar and Rashmi Mishra, who have graced us with his presence here on this special occasion. Without further delay, let us begin our celebration with the first performance. When times get hard, it's important to stay calm and pray. Let's welcome Rishika Mozumdar, our trainee teacher from Indradhanushkids, who will be performing classical dance on Shiv Vandana.
स्वातिकं शिवम्
जलप्रवाहपावितस्तरे घरेवलम्ब्य लम्बिताम्बुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकां ढमड्ढमड्ढमड्ढमन्निनादमड्ढमर्वयं चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु न शिव शिवम् जटाकटाः सम्भ्रमभ्रमन्निलिम्पनिर्जरी विलोलवीचि वल्लरी विराजमानमूर्धनि धगद्धगद्धगज्ज्वलल्ललाटकट्टभावके किशोरचन्द्रशेखरे रतिप्रदक्षिणम् मम ॐ नमः शिवाय।
Beautiful. Well done, Rishika. As we all know, dance has no barriers. It is something that everyone can feel, everyone can understand, and definitely something everyone can enjoy. Let's welcome Sneha Paul from Indradhanushkids.
અને ભૂલો બધી વાત પ્રેમની આ મૌસમ છે अब आओ मेरे पास रह जाओ मेरे साथ प्रेमनी आ मौसम छे होई गई रात અને ભૂલો બધી વાત પ્રેમની આ મૌસમ છે अब आओ मेरे पास रह जाओ मेरे साथ प्रेमनी आ मौसम छे मिल जाए मुझको अगर साथ तेरा तो भूलूं मैं सारा जहां ચોગાળા તારા છબીલા તારા રંગીલા તારા રંગવેર જુએ તારી વાત ચોગાળા તારા ઓરે છબીલા તારા ઓરે રંગીલા તારા રંગવેર જુએ તારી વાત રે ચોગાળા તારા ઓરે છબીલા તારા ઓરે રંગીલા તારા રંગવેર જુએ તારી વાત રે वाचिकं सर्वमयम् आहा चन्द्रतारादि त्वं नमः स्वातिकं शिवम्
जलाटवीगलज्जलप्रवाहपावितस्तरे घरेवलम्ब्य लम्बिताम्बुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकां ढमड्ढमड्ढमड्ढमन्निनादमड्ढमर्वयं चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु न शिव शिवम् जटाकटाः सम्भ्रमभ्रमन्निलिम्पनिर्जरी विलोलवीचिवल्लरी विराजमानमूर्धनि धगद्धगद्धगज्ज्वलल्ललाटकट्टभावके किशोरचन्द्रशेखरे रतिप्रदक्षिणम् मम ॐ नमः शिवाय
Beautiful, Rishika Mazumdar and Sneha Paul. Moving forward, the song Kanha Soja Zara from Bahubali 2, the conclusion, is infused with so much love, emotion, and pain that easily moved the audience. Radha ke Piya Soja Zara. Welcoming Isha Amar Yadav and Adhya Godre on stage.
मुरी बंसी बजैया
नंदलाला कन्हैया
मुरी बंसी बजैया
नंदलाला कन्हैया
मुरी बंसी बजैया
नंदलाला कन्हैया
मुही मुही ऐसे नहीं छेड़ो सांवरे सुन सुन मौसे नहीं खेलो दावरे जाके यशोदा से कह दूंगी रे कान्हा सो जा सुरा
ओ कान्हा सो जा जरा
लुक छुप के तक यूं ना मोही कान्हा सो जा सुरा
ओ कान्हा सो जा जरा
नैनों से ना छूना मोही कान्हा सो जा सुरा
ओ कान्हा सो जा जरा
कान्हा सो जा सुरा
ओ कान्हा सो जा जरा आजा रे सनी ग प म ग रे प म ग रे सा प सनी द प ग म रे प धा प ग म रे ग धा ग म रे धा प म ग रे सनी द ग रे सनी धा ग स द स रे ग रे सनी धा सा ग प म रे धा ग म ग रे स स स स स स स स स सनी ग प ग रे
Mesmerizing performances. Now welcoming Sanjana Parishwar, who will be performing Punjabi folk dance. The Punjabi folk dance for females is Gidda, and for men or both men and women is Bhangra. Welcoming Sanjana Parishwar on stage.
ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਕੱਟਿਆ ਏ ਇੱਕ ਸਾਲ ਵੇ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਦੇ ਤਾਂ ਲੈ ਜਿਆ ਕਰ ਤੂੰ ਸ਼ਾਪਿੰਗ कमाल वे मेरे नाल दियां सब पार्लर सजदियां रहदियां हाय हाईलाइट करा दे मेरे काले वाल वे कित्थों सजा तेरे लिए सारे सूट पुराणिया हाय पुराणिया मैनू लहंगा ले दे महंगा जा मर जानिया इन्ने पैसे दस तू कित्थे लेके जानिया मैनू लहंगा ले दे महंगा जा मर जानिया इन्ने पैसे दस तू कित्थे लेके जानिया वे मर जानिया वे मर जानिया यारा उत्तों नोट उड़ाउणा रहिंदा ए मेरी वारी बटुआ खाली कहना ए मेरे नाल पै जवे वार किते तैनू जाना जे तेरा कोई ना कोई नवा बहाना रहिंदा ए मूवी ले जा कोल मेरे बह जा दो दिल दिया तू भी कह जा मैं भी दिल दे हाल सुनाणिया मैनू लहंगा ले दे महंगा जा मर जानिया इन्ने पैसे दस तू कित्थे लेके जानिया मैनू लहंगा ले दे महंगा जा मर जानिया इन्ने पैसे दस तू कित्थे लेके जानिया वे मर जानिया वे मर जानिया कैटवॉक वाली बेबी है तेरी चाल बैकलेस सूट विच लगदी कमाल ओ कित्थे चली जांदी है ओ कित्थे चली जांदी है मैनू पुछना है इको ही सवाल ओ दस दे कुवारियां है किस दे तू नाल क्यों दूरों दूरों जानी है जान कट जानी है इन्ने भी नखरे तू करना सोहणीए इन्ने भी नखरे तू करना सोहणीए दिल मेरा तेरे लिए धड़के नी अज फिर कित्थे अज फिर कित्थे अज फिर कित्थे चलनी है मोरनी बन के अज फिर कित्थे चलनी है मोरनी बन के संडे तो लेके सैटरडे तक कर दे वेट तेरी खटके नी अज फिर कित्थे अज फिर कित्थे चलनी है मोरनी बन के
Beautiful. Sanjana. The word bihu has been derived from the Sanskrit word bishu, which means to ask for prosperity from the god during the harvesting season. Assamese Bihu is one of the most important cultural festivals of Assam, which celebrates the change in seasons. Let's put hands together for our student Sneha Paul.
বিহুরে লগন মধুরে লগন আকাশে বাতাসে লাগিল রে চম্পা চম্পা ফুটিছে চামেলি ফুটিছে তার সুবাসে ময়নায় আমার ভাসিল রে বিহুরে লগন মধুরে লগন আকাশে বাতাসে লাগিল রে চম্পা ফুটিছে চামেলি ফুটিছে তার সুবাসে ময়নায় আমার ভাসিল রে হলুদ বরণ মেখলায় তার যৌবন উছলায় লাল ওড়নার আড়াল দিয়া চক্ষু দুটি চায় হলুদ বরণ মেখলায় তার যৌবন উছলায় লাল ওড়নার আড়াল দিয়া চক্ষু দুটি চায় খোঁপায় টগর ময়না বুঝি আমায় খুঁজে হায় বসন্তে এই বিহুর লগন উত্তল হয়ে যায় বিহুরে লগন মধুরে লগন আকাশে বাতাসে লাগিল রে নাচিতে নাচিতে তার ভরা যৌবন বিহুর সাজে সভার মাঝে আসিল রে
Splendid performance. Let's move forward to yet another scintillating dance form, that is semi-classical. A dance which is a combination of classical and Bollywood. Let's welcome Urjashi Bhattacharya from Kolkata.
इन्हीं लोगों ने 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 ले लेना दुपट्टा मेरा इन्हीं लोगों ने ले लेना दुपट्टा मेरा इन्हीं लोगों ने ले लेना दुपट्टा मेरा इन्हीं लोगों ने ले लेना दुपट्टा मेरा
What a performance, Ujjashi. Very nice. Beautiful. Moving forward, Lavani is a popular dance form of Maharashtra. The word Lavani is taken from the word Lavanya, which means beauty. Let's welcome Rishika Mazumdar and Shreya Paul on stage.
कोमल काया की मोह माया पुनव चांदन नाले सोन्यात सजले रुपात भिजले रत्न प्रभात नुल्याले नटली थटली जशी उमटली चांदणी रंग महाली मी यवन बिजली पाऊन थिजली इंद्र सभा भवताली
पिंगाग पोरी पिंगा मला पिंग्याने माला बोलवली रात घालवली पोरी पिंगा
लटपट कमर दामिनी अधर रागिनी हो हे लटपट कमर दामिनी अधर रागिनी मेरे दर आई कैसी सजी धजी देखो मेरे पिया की सावरी जिया से बावरी मेरे अंगना में देखो आज खिला है चांद
गे माझ्या धुन झम झम झमाक झा तुझे मन झम झम झमाक झा पिंगाग पोरी पिंगा पिंगाग पोरी पिंगा पिंगाग पोरी पिंगा
Wow, Shreya and Rishika. India is blessed with many dance forms, each one more beautiful than the other. One such form is Odissi. It is a perfect example of great body movements, expressions, and gestures. Now welcoming Samridhi Mitra on stage.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं शततं मोदक प्रिय लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं शततं मोदक प्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं शततं मोदक प्रिय लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं शततं मोदक प्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदक प्रिय लम्बोदर नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदक प्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सर्वकार्ये सर्वकार्ये सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा
Beautiful performance. Beautiful. Why do people dance? We dance for laughter. We dance for tears. We dance for madness. We dance for fears. We are the dancers. We create dreams. Let's welcome Isha Amar Yadav and Adhya Godre once again on stage.
দেখ মন কাশবন দুলছে যে শাড়ি কবে ঢাক দেবে ডাক দিন গুনছে যে তারি দেখ মন কাশবন দুলছে যে শাড়ি কবে ঢাক দেবে ডাক দিন গুনছে যে তারি শিউলি মাখা গল্প আগমনের সুর তোমার টুলির গন্ধ ছড়ালো বলো বলো দুগ্গা এলো বলো বলো দুগ্গা এলো বলো বলো দুগ্গা এলো দুগ্গা এলো দুগ্গা এলো বলো বলো দুগ্গা এলো দুগ্গা এলো দুগ্গা এলো রাতভর তোড়জোড় কত উৎসবে মাখা টই টই হইচই সব ঠিক করে রাখা রাতভর তোড়জোড় কত উৎসবে মাখা টই টই হইচই সব ঠিক করে রাখা করে বিষাদে আড়ি নিতে আড্ডায় ভরপুর প্রধানের রঙ প্রাণে ছড়ালো বলো বলো দুগ্গা এলো বলো বলো দুগ্গা এলো বলো বলো দুগ্গা এলো দুগ্গা এলো দুগ্গা এলো বলো বলো দুগ্গা এলো দুগ্গা এলো দুগ্গা এলো
Beautiful. Isha Adhya? Okay. Moving forward, the characteristics of a great dancer is elegance, poise, strength, and agility. Now welcoming Tanishka Ranga on stage.
सुख दुख झूठे धन भी झूठा झूठी मोह माया सच्चा मन का वो कौन जहाँ प्रेम रतन पाया प्रेम रतन पाया सैया तू कमाल का बातें भी कमाल की सैया तू कमाल का बातें भी कमाल की लगा रंग जो तेरा होली में कमाल की प्रेम रतन धन पायो प्रेम रतन धन पायो रत मिलन की लायो प्रेम रतन धन पायो मैंने प्रेम रतन धन पायो
Wasn't that wonderful so far? And I think it takes a lot to try and do a live show where there's so many aspects to it. There's network problems, there's internet connection problems where because everyone's trying to work from home and in the pandemics it's quite the internet is quite important and people do strain on it a lot. Our dancers are located in various parts of the world. I'm playing the music from my laptop. Our teachers are in various parts of the world. And we are trying to bring to you a live program where a dance step needs to match the music. And I think it's incredible, and it's incredible the way the children have actually pulled together and come together and understood the concept of the new the new normal, as we call it, and they're doing so well. At this stage, I would also like to say Indradhanushkids has spread its wings beyond borders. We are not only in UK, we have gone beyond borders of UK. We have got schools and registered offices in various parts of the world. And today's program is to celebrate Indradhanush Kids in India. We also successfully run our classes in all time zones. So without further delay, we would like to bring to you our Indian coordinator and our teacher, Abrita Chatterjee, while she presents her piece to you. And after that, we will introduce our first guest. So, Abrita Chatterjee, take it away. While Abrita is taking a couple of minutes to, oh, there she is. Okay, handing you over to Abrita.
घट हंसी हाँ मोहे पन घट हाँ मोहे पन घट पे नंद लाल छेड़ गयो रे मोहे पन घट पे
Wonderful. So from that beautiful performance of Kathak, I would like to now introduce a very special guest. There's a lot to say about him. I'm not sure where to start, but I am going to try. I would like to introduce to you our guest of honor for today, Mr. Devashish Koldar.
নমস্কার
Namaskar, Dada. কেমন আছো?
ভালো আছি
So, speaking about Devashish, a big chunk of people in the UK know him already, especially within the Bengali community. There's a million reasons for that. Devashish till last year was the regional head of UK and Europe for Air India, and he was posted at London. Obviously, he's retired now and he's gone back to motherland. But whatever we have, I mean, even now, even today, if whatever problems we have, whatever things we need to discuss, we still write to him and somehow he finds a solution. A very, very talented man. He is an alumni of Delhi College of Engineering and IIM Ahmedabad. When I remember when I took my children for the first time to Kolkata, that was about 13 years back, on a direct flight to Kolkata. That was a blessing. And since then, it stopped, which meant either I could not travel alone with the two of them, or it meant we could not plan a smaller journeys, as in a shorter trips, because the travel itself used to take 16 hours, if not more. There's a huge chunk of Bengalis in the UK, and we all sort of, when Devashishda came to London, when Devashishda became what he became, we all were on his case, Dada, please start the direct flight again. And somehow he's done the magic again. And he managed to start it again. And thanks to that, when my mother fell ill, and I was like kind of just thinking, what shall I do? I went to Kolkata for a week. So I went on a Saturday and I came back on a Sunday, and that was only possible because there was a direct flight. If there was no direct flights, that would have been a dream, and I could surprise my parents. So Dada, and I know for a fact that there are many such people, there are many such families who have immensely being helped because of this, because I was flying with other fellow passengers who were again in very similar situations. And I think this flight is a blessing for whoever lives in Kolkata from London, and only they will be able to understand the emotion involved in this, in starting of this flight. Apart from all this, some of us, or most of us in London at least, we know that he's an amazing singer. and he's got some really he's actually done some really beautiful work. And I've always amazed with everything he's posted, ever always. And he's got a very unique style of singing. And today Dada has very kindly agreed to sing for us. So over to you, Dada. You want
Thank
to say
you.
a few words and then
Yeah, surely, Nilanjana. I think you spoke a lot about Air India. I think Air India should be awarding you for some free tickets now that you have talked about this direct flight to Calcutta. Of course, it is something we, uh, what should I say, followed up while I was there, and I'm happy that it finally happened, and I hope it continues. As you as you write to me, কোনো কথা হবে না, এটা চলতে থাকতে হবে, sort of.
yes,
But anyway,
I was so thankful, and I am really, and I think it was all মানে আপনার you had a very big মানে বড় অবদান আপনার, মানে you
I
kind of
don't think so. Anyway,
pushed it so
whatever it
much.
is, I think we have spoken a lot about the flights. Probably. Anyway, firstly, congratulations. Now that you're, as they say, indradhanush, or the rainbow has touched the other end of the Indian diaspora, if I may say so. And you started from Calcutta, or is there any other
Yes.
city?
No, it is from Calcutta.
Okay.
But fortunately, or whichever way, I mean, India is one. We have our students are mainly
I'm sure.
not out of Calcutta, so they are not from Calcutta at the moment. It's mostly in the North India, but then hopefully we will um, grow a bit more.
So how does it work? And the students are in North India means? I mean, they
So
learn
they-
through
yeah.
acha, online.
Yeah, say it's an online lesson, but we have done some courses and research on how it's all going to work, making sure that the students can get a one-to-one feeling over the online platform.
Okay.
Class sizes are very small, making sure that the kids are actually able to, and the teacher is able to individually interact with them. So this is how it's working at the moment, and it's working very successfully. They are still going to be accredited to OCN London, so they'll still do the certification through OCN London. We have done a tie-up.
What is
with
OCN London? Sorry, for my
So that's
knowledge.
the awarding board,
Okay.
which is
Overseas
so that-
cultural something, is it? No.
yeah, so OCN is overseas. So basically, that is kind of the board that that is kind of is recognized all over the world. I mean, in India, before Prag Sangeet Samiti used to be recognized
Okay.
outside, but currently they are not recognized any longer, which is sad because I've passed out from there.
Okay.
But OCN is something which is recognized all over the world, Australia, USA, India, UK, everywhere. So they will still be doing the certification.
So there are
through
no boys here, or boys don't dance.
Oh,
Or
boys do
they
dance.
do.
Boys do dance, and boys
Okay.
do sing.
No, I know that. But boys
will-
are generally not dancing as compared to girls, if I may say so.
I don't know why, but I mean the
I
boys.
think they're
that
very
we
conscious
have-
about their movements, perhaps. They're a bit awkward people as compared to women.
Well, it's not like that. I think,
I think so.
for boys we have different. Obviously, what the mudras that we would give for a girl
That's
will
right.
not
That's right. That's
be.
right.
Yeah. So
I think
I think
women are
it's-
more graceful than men in any case.
well, if
Whether
you
it is
say
costume.
so, I don't
No,
mind.
it is so. It is so. It is so. Okay.
So yeah.
So anyway,
Uh,
Merry Christmas to all the viewers who are watching you, or watching us rather. And it's unfortunate in London, I think, about a week back now, Tier 4, and
Yes.
everything is stuck. People were
Yes.
hoping to meet over during the Christmas, but I think the lockdown is till 31st or 2nd.
Yes, at the moment the lockdown is till 31st, and then it's some new strain of virus.
Yeah,
For
that's
me,
right.
nothing has really stopped. I mean, I'm still singing and dancing
I'm
like
sure,
I do.
I'm sure,
So,
I'm sure.
and we are trying to teach the children that life doesn't stop, whatever your situation is.
True.
You have to carry on. You cannot blame anything for anything, basically. Your life has to carry on.
So anyway,
this
on that
is-
note, because I won't stay longer, I mean, I was hoping that I would be meeting you earlier.
I
But
know.
anyway, today, no, that's all right. Today happens to be the birth anniversary of the great Muhammad Rafi. And I think I'm going to sing a song of Muhammad Rafi. which is from a film called Hum Dono.
Perfect.
And it's a nice song. I mean, I'm sure the children who are watching this and the parents would probably identify. What beauty of this song is, I mean, it has three stanzas, obviously. Now, each stanza has certain message. So the first stanza basically is talking about that there will be failures in life. So there is no need to, as they say, hold a shok sabha for a failure. Failures, if you are having right intent and right effort, failures are to be celebrated. You try to do something, that's why you failed. So it needs to be. I think this is normally not done. And the second thing he's talking about, second line, he talks about is whatever you got in life, you got it, I mean, partly because of your work and partly what was pre-decided. But what you have not been able to achieve, you should forget. I mean, don't even think कि ये नहीं हुआ और वो नहीं हुआ, ये हो सकता था, छोड़ो. And of course, in the last he says, you have to bring up your mind or heart to a level where joy or a sorrow will not matter to you. I mean, that is an extremely difficult thing to do, but I think as you age, it's possible to achieve that. Anyhow, so I will use my streamer, which will improve the sound. Otherwise, the sound is pretty poor over, especially if you're singing on tracks.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll mute myself and the stage is
Yeah,
all
that's all
yours,
right.
Dada.
I'll just change into. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
You
Perfect.
can.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So here goes. मैं जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया. मैं जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया. हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ाता चला गया. हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ा. बर्बादियों का शौक मनाना फिजूल था. बर्बादियों का शौक मनाना फिजूल था. मनाना फिजूल था. मनाना फिजूल था. बर्बादियों का जश्न मनाता चला गया. बर्बादियों का जश्न मनाता चला गया. हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ा. जो मिल गया उसी को मुकद्दर समझ लिया. जो मिल गया उसी को मुकद्दर समझ लिया. मुकद्दर समझ लिया. मुकद्दर समझ लिया. जो खो गया मैं उसको भुलाता चला गया. जो खो गया मैं उसको भुलाता चला गया. हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ा.
गम और खुशी में फर्क न महसूस हो जहां, गम और खुशी में फर्क न महसूस हो जहां, न महसूस हो जहां, न महसूस हो जहां। मैं दिल को उस मुकाम पे लाता चला गया, मैं दिल को उस मुकाम पे लाता चला गया, मैं जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ाता चला गया। थैंक यू।
Thank you, Dada. I mean, we surely want some more. This is not enough. I don't think. I think everybody is going to agree to that. Thank you so much. But who's? I mean, you know, एक हिंदी में कहावत है, भगवान जी ने देते हैं चप्पड़ फाड़ के देते हैं. तो like है ना, मतलब इतनी सारी ब्रेन दी आपको, इतने सारे
ब्रेन तो ज्यादा नहीं दिया,
वॉइस
बट कोई
दिया
बात
आपको. मतलब कुछ तो हमारे लिए भी छोड़ देते दादा.
नहीं नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं है नीलांजनी जी, आप भी बहुत अच्छा गाना गाती हैं. मतलब एनीवे, आई थिंक बंगालीज आर नॉर्मली ब्लेस्ड विद सम
I think वो
sense of music, if I may say so.
Yeah, because I think we hear it from when we were born. Literally, my dad used
Possible.
to sing, you know, just you know, hum and things like that. So I think we are always born with it.
True.
So
Now let's meet up the second guest. If are you?
Yes, we will do that.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay, so keep watching, Dada, and we'll
Surely.
come back to you. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Bye bye.
Back to Abrita.
Contemporary dance is a style of expressive dance that combines elements of several dance genres, including modern jazz, lyrical, and classical ballet. Let's welcome Sanjana Parishwar on stage.
¿Quién eres tú? ¿Dónde has estado? He removido cielo y tierra y no te encontré. Y llegas hoy tan de repente y das sentido a toda mi vida con tu querer.
ना मैं समझा ना मैं जाना जो भी तुमने मुझसे कहा है सेन्योरिटा, मगर फिर भी ना जाने क्यों मुझे सुन के अच्छा लगा है señorita.
No desvíes la mirada, quédate cerca de mí.
मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना señorita.
चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या, दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए, भूले हम होता हम है क्या señorita. सुनो सुनो señorita कहते हैं हम क्या.
Jamás podré interpretar el sentido de las palabras que me dedicas, pero el calor de tu mirar me hace sentir como la más bella señorita.
निगाहों ने निगाहों से कहीं अरमानों की दास्तां है सेन्योरिटा. ये चाहत की मोहब्बत की सारी दुनिया में एक ही जुबान है सेन्योरिटा.
मुझसे अब नजर ना फेरो, आओ पास तुम मेरे,
मुझको बाहों में तुम घेरो, समझी ना सेन्योरिटा.
चाहत के दो पल भी मिल पाए दुनिया में ये भी कम है क्या, दो पल को तो आओ खो जाए,
Well done, Sanjana. After such a beautiful performance, let's welcome Somia Jha on stage now. Dance is the joy of movement and heart of life.
दिल ये बेचैन वे रस्ते पे नैन वे दिल ये बेचैन वे रस्ते पे नैन वे जिंदड़ी बेहाल है सुर है ना ताल है आजा सावरिया आ आ आ आ ताल से ताल मिला ताल से ताल मिला दिल ये बेचैन वे रस्ते पे नैन वे जिंदड़ी बेहाल है सुर है ना ताल है आजा सावरिया आ आ आ आ ताल से ताल मिला ताल से ताल मिला सावन ने आज तो मुझको भिगो दिया हाय मेरी लाज ने मुझको डुबो दिया सावन ने आज तो मुझको भिगो दिया हाय मेरी लाज ने मुझको डुबो दिया ऐसी लगी झड़ी सोचूं मैं ये खड़ी कुछ मैंने खो दिया क्या मैंने खो दिया चुप क्यों है बोल तू संग मेरे डोल तू मेरी चाल से चाल मिला ताल से ताल मिला ताल से ताल मिला
Indradhanush Kids. Indradhanush Kids is a dream. When I came to this country, I had my children. I was kind of thinking, oh my God, are they going to not know our culture, our tradition? And that really worried me. And I started doing it at home with them, just with them too, and never thought anything big about it. But gradually, I'm not entirely sure what happened, but other children, other families